Yeah, Ocelot, newish, but not new. Ooh, Ocelot is multitasking, eating dinner, and it's a good challenge. I feel like we require Alpha to do that as well. Or somebody should go in and like randomize his keybinds. Got to show off this physique a little bit. Make it pop. Pow. Poof. Oh. And dead. Pizza Dad, are you serious? Adams just got indicted? So as someone, you know, on the East Coast and someone in that news market, that's super interesting. There's been a whole bunch of stuff going down. Please stop grunting. No. Grunting would be the least bad thing. It'd be like, can I get a hiya, daddy? I sound like a ninja when I do that. Hiya. Anyway, if that's true, the mayor of New York got indicted. Wait, you know what? If that's true, that's the kind of thing my son would definitely text me. That's like our usual thing. We text each other idiotic memes, breaking news items, and I don't know, lawn care tips. You got to understand, you know, he's in his 20s, but it's like he's been like an 80-year-old man since he was 10 years old. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I was busy killing TrackerBot there, and it takes a second. Yeah, everyone around him got indicted. Yeah, right? I know. Like, he has, like, all kinds of crazy stuff. It was one of those ones where you're like, you kind of watch news, you're like, well, that's crazy. And then, like, it'd be another indictment, and you'd be like, well, that's not good. And then another one, you're like, oh, that's crazy. Man, I can't believe they indicted him. I mean, like, kind of, you know, I guess if you're going to have that many members of your administration getting indicted for stuff, probably doesn't bode well for you. I mean, he saw that kind of, like, he'd have to be sweating it. Imagine, like, everybody around you's getting indicted. You're like, am I next? Yes, you are. I don't know if this looks the same on stream as it does on my computer, on my monitor here. But Bon Appetit is literally just gliding around, hard, like not taking any steps. Yeah, literally just moving like as if on like like rollerblades or something, floating, hovering. That's insane. Oh my god, I can't watch that. Oh, hey, you know what? We missed on the bingo card. Joey dances. I mean, it's essentially a free spot. Guys, remember to keep me posted if anybody dies to a boss or a henchman, if we get a supply drop, and then later on if anybody gets 10 kills. Haha, Joey, it's that's kind of funny because it's your event and it's not on your card. Humorous. You know, I think we talked about this on Monday, but I don't know if I ever got like a firm answer from anyone. Does anybody, if you've been playing since like way back in the day, like for me, I've got birthday cake 1 through. I mean, I'll get 7 here before we're done, but one through 6, but 2 is missing, and I don't think they ever put out a birthday cake back bling for their second birthday. If anybody's got that, like, hats off to you because I always liked getting the birthday stuff, and I do not have number 2. I don't know why they've done it every other time, but not for this. Saber, I'll get to eventually on the spectating. See your magic trick. Is it one of these? Is it one of those ones where, like, I say to my nephews, like, "Hey, want to see a magic trick? Pull my finger." That's a good magic trick. Oh, who? It's a build game. Who is out there healing up, just out in the open? And Johnny, no offense, but hit your shots, man. Tooth is missing. No, number 2, the second birthday cake. Back bling one. Ooh, here's a new person's. I'm going to say Silver Wren, I would imagine. It's got some crazy characters and a 1 in the middle of it. Maybe it's Slowanveren. That's a mouthful. Saber, I'm trying. It's I have no control over the over the stream, like who it goes to. Just random people. Who's ex-Pally? It's someone that used to be your Pally. I'm putting that in as a dad joke. That's definitely a dad joke. Hey, here's FloppyToez. Welcome to the league, Flops. A question asking for a friend. Do you get extra money on the feet pics if you have floppy toes? Again, asking for a friend. Alright, so we've got an aura skin. We've got a superhero skin. I didn't realize this dresses the sweatiest skin competition today. Still trying to find Saber. Oh, Joey's gonna dance. Here we go. Knifer, have a great night. Thanks for making at least a couple games. Appreciate it. Right here. There's a player in the lobby whose epic name is FloppyToez. FloppyToez with a Z, I believe, which makes it extreme. So it's extreme FloppyToez. But yeah, I mean, like I said, asking for a friend, you make extra money on the feet picks when you have FloppyToez. Blow Brian, you're here now on the stream, so you're not missing all the fun. You're at least getting this part of the fun. All right, here's X-Pally, and I didn't see the skin that they're fighting. Oof. Well, somebody built themselves up into a shotgun in the face. Oh, that was 7. Interesting. Oh, Saber, we'll try and see it next time. Like I said, I can only just flip through the players and then the game gives me what the game gives me. Low Brian, it's normal. It's not ranked. I don't. To be honest, I don't know that ranked would work in a custom lobby anyway. So there's no point. There's no point in doing it. And by the way, Santoki just went past the bag of balloons, so they definitely do exist. If anybody thought I was crazy or hadn't run across them yet, I don't know if they only come up in the vaults, but I know that I played like 3 games the other day just to sort of like get some of the birthday stuff done. And yeah, I did come across balloons right at the very end of the game, so I wasn't able to really do much with them, but I did see they existed. Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna have the balloons, I don't know if I would really be crazy about getting the balloon medallion because I don't feel like you've got a lot of control over it. You're gonna get balloons after a certain amount of time, which can be tricky. You know, if you're mid-fight, especially in a build game, that could be tricky. You start floating up on builds and you don't mean to. And like I said, you can control when you deploy them. So as long as you've got one in your inventory, if you get shot out, you can always launch one, depending on how high you are, before you fall and take fall damage and save yourself. Otherwise, you got to make sure you have, a secondary item like a jetpack to break your fall so you don't take fall damage. Yeah, Saber. Like I said, I don't know if I would, as much as I like balloons. Seriously, one of my favorite items in the entire game. I don't know that I would take the medallion. It also drives me up a wall, by the way. Like bows, like by far, whether it's like TNTina's bow or the Shockwave, but like, except for maybe some of those primal bows, the flame bow was outstanding. Like, it just drives me up a wall that out of all the crazy ass guns that they always have in this game and the insane like mythics and stuff like that they only like once every like 5 or 6 seasons do they put bows in. It drives me up a wall. pretty well here. We're getting to a fairly small storm circle, fairly small circle, and we've still got 15 people left, which should make for a really, really interesting end of the game here. Oh, shit. All right. So Dave likes the balloons, left the jetpack. That could be a bold strategy. I think he's going for a little bit of a placement strategy. Get points through placement. So he's got the medkit for the heals. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody in that bunker. Is he trying to camp this bunker to catch somebody coming out? I don't want to give up any of his strategy. Let's see what else we got. All right, you're a tour guide here. You'd be like, hello, folks. Welcome to our island. I'm going to float around a little bit until I get shot out and die. But in the meantime, please enjoy. Boy, I tell you what, anybody that thinks that the superhero landing, oh, so cool. Anybody that thinks that the Iron Man, the feat is like any great thing, it is not good for getting away. If you need to disengage from a fight and get away fast, man, I tried that 1 or 2 times, and if you take 1 or 2 shots, like it makes the like the gyros go wonky, and so you're just sort of languishing in midair. Not very far away, not very high up. You're almost better not engaging them. Like you can really only use them. Oh. Hello, welcome to my shotgun. Yeah, you can only use those Iron Man legs like when you're in the clear and you know that you're going and out of there. So Scotty's got double mobility here. He's got the legs for like the long range flying, and he's got the jetpack for the short. And I think that's actually the way you need to look at it, is kind of the same way you would look at guns. Like you have your ARs, your scope things for long range, maybe a Monarch pistol, and then you got your shotguns and your SMGs and other pistols for your short range. So you look at the jetpack as your short range device, and your did he get that kill? No, that was FloppyToez that got that kill. Yeah, I think this is a good call, pressing now, because whoever's in there definitely took a little bit of storm damage and then was involved in that fight. I feel like this is either get in there and get it, or get out and get into the new circle. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know if Scott had it and then left it, but having the repulsor, the gloves would be nice in that situation, because I know they nerfed it a little bit, but it still locks on. And this oh god damn, who got you? Oh, look at you, FloppyToez, just waiting for your time to one-shot him. Wait a minute, that's definitely one. Somebody got third-partied. My oh my oh my, where is that? Hey guys, by the way, there's 29 people viewing. We've got 15 people with bingo cards. If everybody that doesn't have one grabs a bingo card real quick, we'll go over 25 players on the bingo game, and that'll call number 35. So if somebody needs 35, You got to be rooting for people to pick up their bingo cards. You can get it right in the chat. There's a little link for it. I mean, you know, outside of the skin, which has some obvious connotations here, I'd say FloppyToez is definitely somebody to keep an eye out for because, you know, looks like a good builder. Definitely has some fighting skills. A little bit of strategy there too, like bush camping on that fight and then popping Scotty in the back of the head. St. Bridget, you haven't seen the bingo cards because you're usually like in the top 3. You're too busy, you know, killing everybody. Where are we? We're 7. We got FloppyToez. We got Joey hanging around doing his thing. All right, we got MaxPower. Utuakane's still out there. Santoki. Bon Appetit, was that everyone? Ooh, throwing up some nice defensive builds there, I gotta say. Blocking out, I think, what looked like an EMP grenade. Oof. Wait, who just went? Oh, Santoki's out. Oh, see, FloppyToez again. Oh, St. Bridget, well, I'll send you, you know, good thoughts and best wishes for your husband's travels. Hope he gets home safe. Hope he's not coming any place from Florida or down there in the south because there's going to be some rough travel coming out of that storm. Little slight unforced error from FloppyToez, taking a little bit of fall damage. Looked like 18 fall damage on that. You never know. So now's the question is, you got the 2 med kits. It's always tricky. You're getting down to endgame. You got 4 people left. Do you pop that med kit fast to get those last 18? Or do you save it in case you really need it? It's always a tricky question. 6 kills. 4th place, 6 kills. This has been a good couple of games from FloppyToez. Trying to save mats. Doesn't go whacking rocks there to get some brick. Well, the storm is really pushing people all over the place right now. Somebody just landed out on the back left of FloppyToez. I didn't see who it was. Who was it? It's Joey trying to get everybody to dance. You're trying hard today, man. I'm telling you. It's this is going to be a good clip, though. Just you sitting here dancing and then those 2 just going bananas over there. This is actually the perfect view. This is quite hilarious. Ba 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 ba. All right, there you go. There's my singing. Oh, and then finally somebody went and found you. Bro, what are you doing flinging yourself into the storm like that? That's not the right play. All right, so we got FloppyToez, we got Max, and we got Bon Appetit. This is a good final 3, but yeah, I mean, definitely need to kind of oh boy, definitely need to keep an eye on FloppyToez because FloppyToez has definitely shown some ability in this lobby. Ooh, it's tough. Got to get out of the storm. And yeah, that was always going to be tough having to come around that build. Max in a good spot. Oh, but very low to FloppyToez. Good. Oof, I should say good use of the builds. They're about the same in health, I want to say. FloppyToez a little bit lower in shields. Oof. 1 shot in the face. I guess Max was a little bit lower than I thought. All right, FloppyToez. First place, 8 kills. Back to the lobby.